Oops. We're live again. We're live again. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. February 14th, 2020. What's going on with the world? I, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm in behind it. No, come on in. Scoot on in. I mean, he wanted to be in this. My station manager wanted to show his face real quick. How you doing?
Yeah, I got a pretty face. That's right.
Right. He just want to show up. I like this screen. I like this background. You see the whole St. Louis. You see how we got a studio in the back of the waters? This is not Photoshop. This is not CGI. This is real life. The dark blue sky is at 3 p.m.
That's right. You can bet on that. It's on the internet.
Yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? How you doing? Ferguson, USA again. HotTalkRadio.com. Petty Roast Show, Friday night. We're back live again. What's going on with you people out in the world today? You know, it's Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day. So, who's going crazy out here looking for... Thank you. You all. Who's going crazy out here, you know, buying gifts and breaking their necks and I mean, oh my gosh, there was so much last minute stuff out here today. I was just bugging up. I mean, I'm just laughing. It's candy flying off the shelves. I mean, flowers getting picked out of yards. I mean, you know, stuffed animals. I mean, you think they real animals, how they fast, they moving and flying off the shelves. You know, you thinking they coming after you. It's actually somebody pulling them down like, I mean, it's mad today.
There you
I
go.
mean, the cards and the gift cards and the dinner reservations. It's funny to me. You know?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
I mean, I figure you just do the stuff all year round. You know, Valentine's Day is like one of those cheap days. Like, you know, honey, let's just relax today and sit at home and watch some movies and make something. You know,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, yeah, let's do that. You know, but if you don't do none of that stuff all year round, that's when you have to.
Well, that's right. And I'm fortunate because I have my anniversary on the 11th. So we take care of all that stuff a couple days before. We're good.
Ooh wee! At first, I know it wasn't like that at first. You know, it's like, I mean, not saying that all women are greedy or anything. No, I would never say that. But I would just say expected. You know, it's like, I know this is my birthday, but this is Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You know, I'm special. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
right.
They are special.
Yeah, that's a special little moment. So what can you do about that? You know, but you know, as the years go by, it's like, well, you know, okay, let's consolidate into one big extravaganza. You know,
That's right.
I take that too, but yeah, I'm just laughing at people all day today, and just laughing at people all day today. I'm just watching. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at him just click buttons and put your stuff. Okay, you know, again, just laugh. You know, just laughing all day today. Just bugging up over the stuff. I saw this one guy. Raise my right hand. Saw this one guy. I'm in the store, you know, getting a few things for the house.
Sure.
And he comes behind me. He has like 4 balloons and 4 roses. And I'm like, 4 dozen roses. 12, 24, 30, 48 roses. But
That's a lot.
That's a lot of roses, you know. And I'm like, wow, you know, everybody's looking at him and stuff. So he gets behind me in line. You know, I cut to the short line, so everybody's looking. You know, I'm like, man, you really like that girl? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, no, man. He said, I'm messing around with 4 different people.
Oh, my.
And I said, what?
How do you even do that?
Hey, it's a skill. It's an art. I mean, it's unteachable. I mean, it's something. It's like ninjutsu. You know,
I
it's
can
like
hardly deal with the one I have. Come on now.
It's like ninjutsu. You have to be into the clan type stuff. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, Biggie said it. This how players play all day, every day. I don't know what else to say. You know, It's like I don't know how to explain it, but I understood. So he's telling me a story like, yeah, I got a drop these stuff, drop them off and everything. And I was like, oh, okay. He's a young guy, so I'm pretty sure he has no kids and everything.
You got some game then, huh?
Oh man, this dude Triple H. So, so he's sitting up there. I'm talking to him and everything, and he's telling me, well, he got to go on 2 dates tonight and 2 dates tomorrow. And
do these girls know about each other? Probably not.
I mean, but then again, I just got to watching John Shaft yesterday, the movie, so it's like, well, it doesn't matter if they know, Shaft is Shaft. So unless he's John Shaft Jr. or something, I don't know how to explain it, because that's how players play all day, every day. I don't know what else to say. So anyway, he's in line and, telling me, well, he has to go to Ruth's Chris today and later on go to the Kobe Hibachi Grill. And he's like, oh man, I'm gonna be full. And I'm like,
guy.
Yeah, because I'm thinking he's gonna have to eat up some stuff. But I'm like, no, you really don't have to eat up nothing. I was like, well, you know what? Let me help you out a little bit. Appetizers and water.
Okay.
That's all you gotta get. Appetizers and water. Get you.
That's all I can afford at Ruth's Chris.
Look, if you're buying 4 dozen roses and 4 balloons, and you about to take one gal to Ruth's Chris, another gal to Kobe, you got some type of money. You know what I'm saying? Young guy, he got some funds. So
I hope he can keep
I was
it up.
like, well, it's not the funds I'm worried about. It's the point of him busting his game by getting sick and getting full. Like, I don't feel like this, and you're gonna have to keep it going. It's like, I would say eat some granola, get some trail mix before you go to dinner, but you can't do it. No, baby, I'm not hungry. You go ahead and get you anything you want. I'm paying for it like that. I just don't feel like eating. Then you get to the other lady and and you still not hungry or whatever. But after you get through with these dates, because I'm pretty sure. I don't know what's going to happen, but if he can...
the woman expects you to eat with her.
Well, I know it's NBA All-Star Weekend, but he's the NBA All-Star right now. Nothing but action, right?
We're not saying his name.
I don't know his name. Good thing about it, I didn't even want to know his name. I didn't even ask him. I didn't care to ask him. The story was more intriguing enough,
There you
it's
go.
like, hey, it's one of those... Hey, and good luck to that guy. I hope I'm not busting his game. So I'm pretty sure not all 4 women are listening, but it so happens you are. I thank you. Listen to the other shows on Ferguson USA, HotTalkRadio.com. But look, I'm not talking about that guy. I'm talking about the other guy. Because he ain't the only one. There's a lot of guys out there. Just I saw a lot of guys out there today just straight
Panicking.
But it's like you got so many situations today. You got situation as in, I like this female, I want to show her I like her and all that stuff, and I want to do this and do that for her. Then you got another situation, another part of the universe where you got this one guy that he's with this woman, he want to keep showing her affection, so he gets her to know all this stuff. Then another part of the universe, this one guy's woman is mad
to get something good.
Right. One guy's woman is real mad at him, and he has to do something, to get over this, especially on today. And the other guy, both parties are mad or something, and somebody in the middle might just, well, look, I'm gonna send you both some flowers from each other, and meet up here. There's a multitude of stuff that's going on this today because
There always is.
What are you doing? What you doing today?
Well, actually, like I said, we celebrated on Tuesday. Went out to a nice dinner, and then today we're going to Visions for Vets, which is a veteran program that establishes art. We go and make ceramics, or we paint, or I do blacksmithing, where I made a knife and stuff like that. So,
are you blacksmith?
I'm not a certified blacksmith, and I'm not even that good. But I'm enjoying learning about it.
So you got to be certified to be a blacksmith?
You can be a certified blacksmith, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a whole long procedure to get that.
Yeah. But, there's a lot of stuff you got to do. You're bending metal to make horseshoes, and you're making all types of other.
Well, like I said, I made a nice knife. So I've also worked with a little bit of iron and made a candlestick. So
Oh,
you know,
okay.
those are the type of things you can do.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun.
Sound
You
like
get to
metal work.
bang metal. You know, get all those frustrations out.
Well, if I see you one day walking here with a suit of armor, I won't be. I mean, I won't be shocked. I'll be surprised because I'll be like, well, maybe you wanted that color.
I don't think you're not going to see me in
I go
suit
for
of
the
armor
extra.
anytime soon.
I'm just saying hypothetically. I won't be surprised. I'm like, hey, stuff is going on these days.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised. What do I want to talk about? My phone's dead. So I basically really can't plug up. I can't go
Look,
to the car.
You got a C plug right there.
Yeah, but I see my charger port won't fit in this.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. Everything's around here is not Android. It's what he said, C port and better. So I understand and I kind of don't, but I just let you know that it's not available for my Android phone.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what? That's okay. That's why I can talk about phones. Because everybody's telling me hey, you need to get your Apple phone, get you this, and it's like I don't see the difference. I mean, other
there
than
isn't really.
exactly, I don't see, like
The only thing that's a big difference is Apple is so
expensive.
well, not just expensive, but they're like Hewlett Packard was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Where nothing that fits Hewlett Packard fits anything else.
Right.
And the same thing with iOS. I mean, you can't get the same apps. You can't get the same the same features or anything like that.
Right.
But functionally, most of the phones are the same nowadays.
Yeah. But the thing is, the charger base. It's like, well, I guess what you got by the far as in what charge you use.
Well, and a lot of people just go for the one that they're used to.
I mean, apparently I'm old school because I'm still learning, this stuff. It's not that I didn't want to learn. It's more as in, doing other stuff that wasn't involving, computers.
Most people use maybe 3 to 5 features on their phone.
I got Facebook. I got Instagram. YouTube already come on it. Twitter, a game.
Mm-hmm.
That's about just a few little games or whatever. I don't actually. I had some apps that I was making memes with. Memes and little short videos and stuff. Yeah. And I actually deleted those yesterday. Yeah, I gotta get them back. I hope I can get them back. But that's cool because the stuff I postmarked is already out there, so it's fine. But I'll see it again. It's like a comment.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll see it before I pass, but at the same time, if not, what I'm saying, I'm thinking it's doing its job.
Right.
If not, matriculating, waiting for the big old bust out bang. But,
there you go.
But never who. I erased it accidentally, and I was like, well, I mean, I cleared up a lot of gigs and stuff, but I'm still,
if you look in the My Apps on your Android phone, you should find those apps again.
Yeah.
And just reinstall it.
Yeah, I can get them back, what I'm saying? It's just, but now, it's like, well, they're gone. I'm like, well, okay, I'm not really needing them right now. It's like a peace of mind, but for a few minutes, because I don't feel like I'm compelled to just sit out here and make jokes or whatever. I actually held back all week, just, making jokes. I want to make memes and throw memes out on Facebook. But I got kind of spooked, when I got the email from Dinah from Hazelwood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when she was like, send in your account so we can see what your...
So they can pay you.
Well, not that. No, not that part. But the far as in sending like your social media account, so we can see like basically what you're doing. I was like, and that's when the room got small, like a scary movie, and everything started coming up close because I was like, oh shit, oh wow, I'm trying to like hold on, I'm saying, I want, this is a nice, like a first gig I got, first paying gig, and I gotta talk to students, and it's kind of cool,
Yeah.
But when you said send in my gun, I'm like, oh no, because my stuff is like 18 and over. I mean, I could say this stuff to them after the bell rings, but not on school grounds and on the property with, where supervisors and principals and teachers and faculty members.
Sure.
Anybody that's, yes. I mean, they already said, it has to be appropriate. I'm like, okay, and that's not a problem. I have to watch. I mean, not watch what I say. I gotta I gotta replace this word with this word. I hope the kids know what it means because if they're in school, so they should.
Well, you would think. I mean, you're talking to high schoolers, so they have pretty good vocabulary by now.
Oh my goodness, they're wild. And for me to talk to them about comedy and writing and all that stuff, these kids today, they actually got a more adjust to it. I mean, I'm just, maybe I can, maybe I can't, but I would try my damnedest, because they got a lot of talent for us in. It's like wild horses. It's like what could you do with a wild horse? And it's like nothing but let them roam free with wild horses. But sometimes you might see a horse that you like, and you might have a situation for them that you can help. That they can help you out, and you help them out. It's like, okay, I groom you, trim you like that. I mean, it's nothing about pulling. I just need you to just be here. What I'm saying? Exactly. Just be there. Just so I can show you off a breed. That's how I'm looking at it. But maybe I can get them to write a little bit more. It's not so much writing but reading.
Yeah. And that would be very important for them to get a large repertoire of what they need. Different instances of jokes or different what do you call it? Inspirations.
Right. Yeah. Well.
So. You'll do fine on that material. It'll be in Hazelwood West School, by the way. They're having a writers' week. So
anybody out there listening, any teachers I'm cool with, any parents I'm cool with that got kids going to the school, Hazelwood West, I will be there talking to your children. I'm telling you now, so if you know me, so you can you can tell your kids, like, look, you don't listen to nothing he said, and listen, if he tell you to do this, do the opposite. Nah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I just it's kind of amazing that I got the opportunity to do this stuff.
So I'm glad they asked you.
It's shocking. I mean, I'm still trying to adjust to the fact that I got to do it. So now I got to put myself in a whole another
reality.
Not so much reality, not even a tax bracket. But another tax bracket metaphorically. I got to step up a little bit.
You got to step up a level.
Look, you're right. And it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like I got to adjust myself. So, but maybe I can bring me to this level and try to change some stuff, and that's what 2020 is going to do for a lot of stuff, especially Ferguson.
Yeah, that's a fact.
This radio station, we're going to do this. So,
and we're always looking for new people.
Oh yeah. Shout out anybody, talk to me, talk to Scott, anybody who's looking to make themselves, aware. Make the people aware, but get your style out.
Right.
Have a show. You have any ideas, any thoughts, any visions, any dreams, any ambitions? Just come on out.
So,
well,
I'll tell you what, I'm going to bounce.
Yeah, because I ain't want to just say, all right, I ain't tell you got to in
your eyes.
I ain't tell you got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. I ain't want to say that,
No. You didn't want to say that, but you were going to. Anyway, y'all have a good show now.
Everybody be good. Man, be cool. Be safe out there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
stay warm.
That was pretty funny. That was nice. I mean, Scott, what, you don't have a show. You just freestyle.
I will have a show. My show is going to be Commander's Call, and it's going to be about veterans.
We hear that. Commander's Call is going to be about veterans, And
they'll probably come out in the next, 3 weeks or so.
But if you're looking to catch shows on whatever, because he pops up randomly. He's like one, just pops up,
like a bad penny.
Like Racer X off of Speed Racer. You just pop up, you see the car, you see the mask, and and
there you go.
He leaves out. It's like he throw a ninja cloud of smoke by like. But still, we got these shows other than mine. We got Tuesday, 10 a.m. Kurt Schilling extravaganzas. We got Tuesday at 2 p.m. Ubuntu with John Koch. I'm saying his name right, Koch. Thursday, 12 noon, the Mona Lisa show. Friday at 12 noon, Hip Hope and Healing with Kim Milberg. Saturday, 1 p.m., we have lunch with the Missouri Black Chamber of Commerce, our folks, and Reverend Alan Lyles. But on Fridays at 3 p.m. Central Station Time, we have the Petty Roast Show. We have me. Excuse me. Well, we're going to talk about some little few things now. We can kind of rap, get it on and stuff, I want to talk about the Kobe Bryant and Gayle King and Lisa Leslie and Calvin Broder's situation. Camera's right here. The Lisa Leslie and Gayle Kim interview, I don't even know why she was getting interviewed. Not saying Lisa Leslie shouldn't, but what was she getting interviewed for at that moment? But it was like a setup for that part. It was a messy setup, because as you think about it, Lisa Leslie tight, but what was she getting interviewed for? I never really tripped off of that until just now, but it has to be for a setup for that. She answered the question, the best way she can, and kept it humble and kept it real. So social media just went a frenzy last week, just going off. And a couple people was very vocal. A couple of famous entertainers was speaking out. One such as Calvin Broaders, you know him as Snoop Doggy Dogg. He's speaking out, and he said some things to the point where, it was kind of horrible, He was saying some stuff, he was saying, he said some stuff. I'm sorry, I was looking over here and saw this beat, and I'm not gonna repeat it, but it was at the time I felt the energy. I felt it was coming from. I understood, but I had to be quiet though. You know what I'm saying? A couple people came after him. Not so much came after him, but as in defense of Gayle King. They was, saying some stuff. I can't think of this guy. I don't have my phone, but one guy, he actually made a prominent point. It's kind of like crushing black women, and I saw his point. And another lady that was working for Obama, I can't think of her name. That's why you should have a phone and a little stuff written out. I came unprepared with a lot of stuff. So if you follow the news like I am, you can help me out and understand and click in the call. Oh, I don't have the phone now. Huh. But I'm sorry, but made a prevalent point to what I was saying. He basically had a lot of people coming after him, but he had to talk with his mom. Oh, there's some chicken wings over here. He had to talk to his moms, and basically it was more like I understood where it was coming from, but in the end, it was like they made the color purple. They made beloved. Um, well, not Gail Kim. She was just riding. What else she like? Women of Brewster. See all these movies that was making. It was old school movies. It was movies to showcase what's happening. Black culture and all that. You know, for what black women went through, and that was understandable. And as you said, it's understandable. And they when it was doing it, there was you know you can say our age right now, in 30s and 40s. Now they're in their 60s and 70s, or going on 70. So they're you can't say old grannies or old ladies or anything like that, but they're just set in their ways. And a lot of people back then set in their ways are going to, adhere to a lot of they're going to stand on a lot of stuff they're saying. So, not so much stand on it, but, they just said what they said, but they won't expect the younger generation to, not so much younger generation, yeah, younger generation, but, leaders of the old school, kind of step up and say wild stuff. So it's if I say something and I got followers, and if it's going to a positive or a negative charge, people gonna follow me on that. Some people might not follow me on the good stuff. Some people might not follow me on the bad stuff, but it will be some follow me. And sometimes you just need one to understand, to go out there and the stuff you say, the stuff you lash out, the venom you spit, go back and actually get that person and act out on what you're saying, and you'll feel if lawfully you won't be held accountable, morally you'll feel guilty if you have that type of conscience. But Snoop Dogg did. He had that conscience and he made a public apology, and it's like that's some stand up stuff. I give it to him, and you know that's clap because he could have said what he said. Some people say a lot of stuff, and sometimes you can't go back from it, and that's fine. You can't go back from it, but just to humbly apologize and say you're sorry, and you were speaking out of anger and you didn't mean to say this or you didn't mean to do that, or how the case may be. A humble apology it carries a lot of weight in the world. You know it's something that a lot of people need to do. You just need to apologize some stuff. If you done something wrong to somebody, you wronged somebody, or you done somebody wrong, you said something to somebody wrong, or you acted out on somebody wrong, or you played some, apologize. It was probably weighing you down. Apologize. Just say I'm sorry, because it's not so much bad karma. It's bad energy. You just got that stuff just soaked up in you. You done wrong, and it's like for you to sit there and fester like, yeah, I don't care, and that's not who you are. It's more strength and kind of this. It's strength and discipline. Some disciplines don't have to be physical. Some disciplines can be educational. It can be mentally educational. It's like a reprimand. Look, why'd you do this? Why'd you say that? Why did you put us in this position? You was wrong. Excuse me. I had to burp a little bit. Excuse me. You knew you was wrong. You knew you was messing up. Why did you put us in this position? Now you're looking at the situation like, yeah, he's right. But I done said so much tough stuff and done so much, macho action or just bad gal action. I can't go back. And some people don't care. So that's what you gotta watch out for. You gotta watch out for the ones that, yeah, I said it, I don't care. That's the one that gets you caught up and everything. Some people, he did good. He did good by apologizing, but it makes you go into another situation, for another kind of another connected story, as in you can apologize and be heartfelt, and the person can either accept it or not accept it. Then you're a bigger person, just as they are accepting it as they are apologizing. So you never have to talk again. You never have to even interact. You know what I'm saying? You might have to. You know what I'm saying? After you said this and all this, you might have to sit down and see, like, from views and opinions, like, what makes you say this, and why did you do this, and how could you do this, and okay, on this end, it's like, okay, after I said this, why would you say this about me? Why would you have these people come at me and like this and like that? Why would you put me in a predicament? Everybody got questions, so it goes back and forth. So yeah, they need to talk. And I mean, we know we know why, but he apologized, she accepted it, she apologized too. Of course he had to accept it. But I'm talking about the ones that know they do wrong and don't apologize. And on that note, Valentine's Day is not for single women who say they don't need a man in their life. You gave that up, you kind of exempt yourself out of today, when you, for 364 days, when you had a guy coming to you and it's like, hey, can I say, nope, I don't need a man, I don't need a man for this, I don't need a man for that, don't start acting nice. And it's funny because it's like you've been spiteful all year, but during the 11th to the 14th, you real nice. For them 4 days, you just real cool. You're like, hey, how you doing? Good morning. I'm like, you just told me go jump in a burning trash can the other day. You tell me, hey, good morning. Like, what's today's day? Oh, okay. I'm not saying all, but just to say that to be funny, but a lot of people don't apologize for their actions, so it goes back to you just just holding all that in and just festering off that negative energy. Like, yeah, I did it, I said it, I'm not gonna apologize. I don't care who don't like it, you do care who likes it, even when people say something about it, you just, I know, like, say for instance, I got some people, if I know somebody did some, if I'm with a group of people and this person done something wrong to that person, I mean, I'd be crazy not to say nothing. I'm like, man, why you doing like that? Oh, because of this and that, And you gotta think about the situation or whatever, and it's like, he done this and that to him because of what he said or done, but the action might not even justify the means. That's what I want to say. The action might not even justify the means. So if somebody crack a joke, or let's say accidentally bump you in the store, excuse me, boom, hey man, you, and it's go crazy. But some people don't apologize, and that person apologizes. Oh, my bad. Oh no, I ain't accepting your apology. Wow, I heard that a couple of times. I'm not accepting your apology. No, we don't have to do this. I said, excuse me, I'm sorry. No. So those people, let's go back to what I was saying last week. Those people that type that, I guess have something to prove, whatever. But anyway, get off of that stuff. Talk about something positive. I got some chicken wings here. That's what's up. But back to Valentine's Day. The guy that I saw in the store, They had those 4 dozen roses and those 4 balloons, and going on 2 different dates on 2 different nights. I mean, hey, shout out to them, man. Stay safe all across the board. Be careful. Live your life, have fun. I mean, I'm not I'm not promoting this. I'm not saying that all guys should do it. I'm not saying all women should do it. But hey, he's having fun, and good luck to him, because to have 4 different women on Valentine's Day and don't nobody know nothing about nothing, man. You was a I call you pimpernickel. Just pumpernickel. You went from pumpernickel to pimpernickel. You just pimping. You just doing your stuff. I'm like, wow. I mean, I'm not promoting this stuff. I'm not saying none of, I'm just amazed. I'm just thinking about, like, dang. Think about make you think about the '90s and stuff. When you was doing stuff with Valentine's, because Valentine's back then is different than Valentine's now. Valentine's back then, it was more like me growing up. It was you can't send your gal a dozen. I mean, like, growing up, I was your teens and shit. Excuse me, teens and stuff. Growing up, you can send your wife. I mean, not your wife. You can, if you're married or you're in a relationship, you older. Yeah, you can give them some roses, and you take them out to one of the fanciest restaurants they had back then. It was called Applebee's. Applebee's was the fanciest restaurant. I mean, you didn't have to make no reservation, but it was just hard to get in Applebee's. Especially when they had those baby back ribs just flying in. And it was just hard to, you take a gal, to Applebee's back then, a lady, and she telling her friend, like, oh girl, we went to Applebee's. I mean, they said Applebee's, and we went to the movie, Uno's. Uno's was a nice restaurant back then too. You take your ladies to Uno's, to at Northwest Plaza, right there on the side. Oh girl, we went to Uno's. Like, what? Like, shoot, I should have told him to take me to Uno's, but we went to Applebee's though. It's all good, like, yeah, girls, like, they got nice pizza and Italian food, and Applebee's got, I guess, whatever, But back then it was cool, and you can give them a single rose and a single rose with a little barrel there and stuff like that, And sometimes you can get at the gas station. I mean, I don't know if people know about the gas station roses and a teddy bear, but it wasn't popular at the gas station back then as it is now. Those, like, the last minute, I gotta get her something. I gotta get her something to show her that I care. She can think about me. Let me get this little bitty brown bear stuck on this flower. I'm gonna pay $3.99 for it. Here you go, put it up there. But they had a little flower, the little barrel on the flower back then. In the '90s, it was something deep. It was like, I know this one dude got his gal a dozen of those things. The little bear's holding the flower. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that was cool. I mean, I don't, just me, I'm just saying that was cool. They ended up splitting up later that month, but but hey, it was just that cool at that moment. It was, but I couldn't do it. But the gifts back then, it was more thought of. Actually, like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and you didn't have too much, to work with, so you were like, okay, I'm gonna get this for that, get this for this, and get this for that. And sometimes the lady be like, oh, you spent this on me, you spent that on me. It all depends, it can go both ways. Oh, you didn't have to spend nothing on me. Like, oh, that's all you gonna spend on me? I mean, it goes both ways. It all depends on what you're dealing with and what they told their friends and stuff. They might have said, he's going to Jared's to give me a ring. He's giving me a bracelet. He's giving me a necklace. He's giving me some earrings. He's giving me a watch. Just give me a nice Coach purse. Just give me you know, a Fendi bag or something. I don't know. It's like women have so many styles, so sometimes you have to listen to them. You have to like listen. Oh, I want this bag. Like, okay, and write that down and get it. You know, and go on with and be cool because you can't get everything they ask for. Because I mean, you be a tired brother, not only broke but just discombobulated. But the gifts back then were is not so much extravagant as the gifts now because you have to actually hire Cupid. You actually got to find a little short man with a bald head, and you got to pay him extra to put a diaper on and put this little satchel on and walk around and just walk up to your gal and shoot him, and you got to pay him a lot because you find a small sized guy to do that for less than $300. I mean, you'd have ripped them off, $300 for a few minutes or whatever. I mean, I think that's worth it. I mean, you pay him and you have him go up in there and shoot your gals, like, and you walk in, and first thing she sees you. But it can go both ways because she might think it's the other guy. That'd be funny, but I hope that don't happen because you don't get your money back. But the little guy walk out and stuff, and you go out there, guy like, yeah, I had Cupid come in and shoot you, like, oh, that's what's up, and you know, you gotta think, you gotta go real creative now, you gotta be all, on the up and up, you gotta, what, I'm a skydive, and I'm gonna light this joint, and while I'm skydiving, I'm gonna try to curve my body in the pattern of a heart, or we're gonna go swimming, and I'm gonna catch some raw meat with me, and I'm gonna throw it in certain spots of the ocean so the sharks can swim around and make a moving heart, or we're gonna go to South America and we're gonna go deep into the Amazon, and I'm gonna find you the prettiest flower in the world. They say it eats people, but that's after it kisses you on the cheek first. It has to taste you. If it likes you, it'll kiss you. But if it don't like you, it'll eat you. People gotta go extravagant now, and you buying. Well, not saying that they did. I don't. You know what? It's more. I think they have went extravagant back then, but it's more broadcast now. It's like, look what I got. More guys are, I guess, showing people what they do and everything. Than back. That's what it is. More guys are showing what they've done or what they're doing for their lady than what they have back then. When you get around back then. Oh yeah, I took the wife out to dinner, gave her some flowers and candy, and regular stuff, Jim. Or, man, I just did this and did that. That's what I'm talking about, Jimmy. I mean, back then it was just they nothing was extravagant because they did stuff every day that was extravagant. So it wasn't no extravagant stuff. But today is more as in. No, because I take that back too. There's some young kids out here, younger people that's actually doing the stuff they're doing 365, then on Valentine's Day. I mean, doing it 364 days a year, then on Valentine's Day 365, they uh they do a little extra. I mean, it all depends on the person that they're doing it for. She can be that inspiration to him. I mean, it all depends on who your lady is. If she inspiring you like that, no doubt you need to hook her up. You need to take care of her. If she's helping you with your business, with your career, with your future, with your schooling, with your uh, business, anything that's helping you better yourself, it's by it's by universal law that you help her. I mean, look out for her and take care of her, and on a day like this, show us some appreciation. If you can, some people can't, some people can, but whatever you can do, show her. You might be. I just got through watching a movie, Tyler Perry, The Atrocity. That movie, I think with Taraji P. Henderson. Oh, that's crazy. But I'm just saying, if you guys, if you holding your guy down like that, yeah, he got to hook you up, and if he's not hooking you up, you gotta get hooked up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying go out and get hooked up by somebody else, but do it for yourself. Then if you're doing it for him and doing it for him, hoping he'll do it for you guys, and if he ain't doing it for you guys, gotta do it for you. And it goes both ways. Now guys are taking. I mean, some guys are trying to take Valentine's Day back. I mean, and I applaud them. I root your efforts. Good luck with that. It's gonna be a long fight. I support you. I support guys uh, getting to share Valentine's Day. I almost said something about March. Is it March 16th? 3/16. Not Stone Cold Steve Austin Day, but anybody know March 16th is one of the little Facebook holidays. But I'm not talking about that. But Valentine's Day, let's say the cleaner version of it. Valentine's Day, some guys are actually taking it back. We're not taking it back. They're actually trying to incorporate themselves in it. I don't know why they want flowers, and it's like, I guess, I guess it's like one of those bragging rights. It's more like, hey, you know what? Get me some flowers too. Let me feel special. I want some Bath and Body Works. I want a bath bomb. I want some Japanese blossom for men. I want some sunflower deodorant spray. Want some of that stuff. I want the coconut facial cream. Why I can't get that stuff? And I want a card and everything too. Why you can't take me to go out and get my feet and nails done? I want to do that also. I want to, feel special. Ladies, get your guy a pack of zigzags and a case of beer and tell him to relax and have and a pizza or tacos, pizza or tacos, and tell him to be cool. I mean, now if you want to go out and make a steak on the grill after the zigzags and the beer, I mean, you should let him. You'll get one too. I'm pretty sure of it. Because he's gonna be feeling good. He's gonna be want to cook. Yeah, I'm gonna cook us up some stuff, baked potato steak. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of guys just trying to incorporate Valentine's Day into their own, and I hope they have, good luck with that. I mean, I don't, and it's like one of those holidays that guys don't. We got to be happy for just to be happy, and it's like you shouldn't. I don't know. It's you have to fake it. You have to just sit there and be, oh man, I'm happy. It's Valentine's Day. I get to, do the stuff that I do for my girlfriend every day, but I get to do it extra today. I mean, I used to give her this amount of money, but now I gotta give her this amount of money and take her out to do this and do that. I gotta show her. And it's like, I understand, and I mean, I ain't saying that you shouldn't. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. It's just for the holiday to be made, the Hallmark holiday. I don't want to go into the capitalizing off you guys' money. Hallmark made it. This is the system that's putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't celebrate it. Cupid's not real. He wasn't even a cherub. His name was Eros. He was it was somebody else. I mean, I can go like that, but it's more as in I was looking for something. It's more as I'm sorry. It's more as in the holidays for as in that guys aspect is well, I get to make my gal happy. So what you didn't do Christmas? Well, you know what? It's like okay, okay, I can see it now. I can see it now. What you don't do Christmas, you got a chance to do Valentine's Day. That's where I think that's where a lot of stuff be happening. Makes a lot of sense now. Say for instance, your woman expecting a ring or a necklace or something for Christmas. You go, oh baby, I got you Valentine's Day, this and that. January, February. Okay, you got extra months. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't have enough money, if you're short to get this particular ring, maybe you have enough money to get this particular ring. So they probably was banking on getting this and getting that. Like, girl, where your ring? Girl, where your necklace? Oh, he ain't giving me nothing. Oh, girl, you don't need him. He lying and stuff, saying he gonna do this. Man, that's what's going on. Huh. That's just an epiphany. That's a hypothesis. I'm just this is just an educational guess. I mean, I'm not saying I'm right. It's like saying, well, you stick a wet fork in a light socket. You can you can you can wet the electricity up. You can you can actually wet electric. Right here, get a wet fork and stick in a light socket. Let me show you. And please don't do that at home. If anybody listens to this show, you can't do that. Please don't do it. I don't want nobody saying I told you to do that. I'm just saying, just hypothetical. Just don't do that. But back to what I was saying, the guys just sent out there, just going crazy. But on a top note of it, like I was telling you last week, food. It's a lot of restaurants out there today open, and a lot of how you say a lot of places gonna be busy, and I'm thinking the top two foods that's gonna be served for women today. Excuse me, our chicken was so good. It's gonna be seafood and chicken wings, drummets. Not drummets, but flats. Seafood and chicken wing flats. That's all I've seen today. The the dark horse of it, heart shaped pizzas. Uh, Chicken and spinach heart shaped pizzas. That's the dark horse. But I see a lot of seafood and a lot of shrimp. I mean, a lot of seafood and a lot of excuse me, chicken wing flats again sold today. There's gonna be so many chicken wing flats. So many chickens died. Well, you know what? They didn't have to die. They just got their wings cut off, and they're just walking around, just shoulder humping. I don't know. They're like it's a lot of wings. Maybe there's got a whole genetic wing chicken. It's a chicken that's just producing wings like alien. Just produce those little spawns. That'd be crazy. But anyway, there's gonna be a lot of chicken wings today. A lot of chicken wings. There's gonna be a lot of seafood today. Shrimp Alfredo, lobster Alfredo, shrimp bisque, crab legs, crab cakes, uh, lobster flomador. It's gonna be so much seafood floating around here today. And there's gonna be a lot of seafood, a lot of noodles and Alfredo sauce, a lot of garlic bread. There's gonna be a few steaks. Like my homie from earlier today. I don't know his name. I wish I would got his name, but I'm like, maybe it's best I didn't get his name because I probably would have said it and blasted him out. So I'm just gonna tell his story. To the guy that was that was in Schnucks today on Bellefontaine, they had the 4 dozen roses. Hey, keep it moving, my dude. You know what I'm saying? Good luck and Godspeed. He said he's going to Ruth Chris. So it might be, well, I can't say nobody going to get steak because he's going to Ruth Chris. I mean, Ruth Chris is a nice steakhouse. I mean, I got to go there. I got to eat at Ruth Chris one day. I mean, but I'm just trying to get off of red meat. And, you know, I like well done steaks. Since we're on the topic. I've seen this a lot of times. So there's a lot of times in a restaurant, you have with your date, your wife, your woman, your lady, your girl, your mistress, whoever this lady in your life is for that particular moment of time that you're enjoying the meal. So she ordered her food. You know, she gets either the chicken wing flats or anything with seafood and noodles, shellfish and noodles. It's either shrimp, crab legs, lobster, clams, anything with noodles. So she gets that, and cheese, and cheese, and cheese. Lots of Parmesan cheese, and garlic bread. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that the meals I've been seeing. And you get a steak. Say for instance, I hypothetically, me personally, just out, and I get a steak, and they say, "Well, how would you like your steak?" And I say, "Well, I would like it well done." And they'll look at me like, "Well done?" Like, yeah, okay. Why? It's like for some reason to order a well done steak it's supposed to be blasphemy. I can't see it. I can't see you ordering a well done steak. Since we, just to get off subject of Valentine's, we're talking about well done steak. I can't see the cook or the chef getting mad because you order a well done steak. It's like you either get a rare, medium well, or well. It's like rare, medium rare, medium well, and rare. So I'm thinking that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's the levels. I'm thinking that's the levels of it. Because rare is it's just basically sin. Just like you getting your big lighter and you holding the steak up with a fork and you just rub it against the sides like you drying a blunt or something. It's like you just rubbing it. That's it. You throwing it back on your plate and eat it like, oh, this is so delicious. I think people. I think people that eat rare steaks is the ones you gotta watch for their pockets. Those the ones should get got first. I'm like, hey, I saw him eating a rare steak at Ruth Chris the other day. Okay, lock him up. But you order the well done steak and you get out there and they seem like I had a couple incidents. I'll tell you about a few. I got a steak brought to me and it was just hard. I mean, it was just burnt. I was like, what is this? Oh, this your steak. The chef cooked it for you like that. He said you like a medium, you like a well done, it's well done. And he tried to walk off real fast. Come here, Garcon. I don't know the French, the name whatever like that. I just go by Garcon, Gargoyle, whatever your name is. Come here. I'm not gonna eat this. Can you tell him to take it back? And you gotta think about it. You already took it back once, sent it back once. If the chef is mad or cook is mad to do this to it or whatever, you should be done. You're done. I was like, well, send it back. And he came back and the steak was perfect. It was nice. And I didn't know how to take it because when he brought it to me, the chef was just in the window just looking like, and I'm cutting it, I'm looking at him. And he's like anticipating for me to eat it, but I didn't know the anticipation because he was mad the first time. So I was like, I don't want anything. I don't want it. I pay for hers, and I'm out. You know, I'm saying I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. I'm sorry. I'm good. I don't trust him. I remember when I had Sherman was at the hospital March 31st a couple years ago, and by being born, they gave us a steak dinner. Well, a ribeye steak dinner. Now, when you hear ribeye or whatever, you thinking barbecue ribeye. You thinking like brisket. Like yeah, like to me, like a ribeye is like a thick, like a real thick. Yeah, you just slicing that mug. This mug was so pink, and I just had a baby. Well, not me per se, but I cut the cord. So I'm looking at this ribeye, and I'm thinking about the delivery, and that really got me not eating meat for real. Like me, that was like it. I was done. But you're so used to the taste of steak or whatever. Like I love briskets and brisket burnt ends. That's that's my crack. You know what I'm saying? If that's my drug, brisket, burnt ends, and brisket. That's my drug of choice. With far as in beef meats and beef ribs, but no steak. Every time I go try to get a steak, or whatever, it's like you got to have a particular style to eat your steak, or you're messing up, or something. You get looked at different. Like you eat your steak well, dog. Something's wrong with you. I can't even talk to you. I don't even want to be your friend. It's like you eat your steak rare. Something's wrong with you. I should throw some holy water on you. I should lay a cross upon your head and burn the mark of Christ into the middle of your forehead. Something's wrong with you. I mean, you're just sitting up there eating meat like you're a demon. I can't eat that bloody stuff like that. And since we're on meat, since we're on the topic of that, talk about why. I'm just asking. I'm just asking because I won't do it out in public because this is worse than getting well done steak. This is worse. Getting a well done steak in a restaurant. Why is it such a horrible thing to put ketchup on a hot dog? Ketchup on a hot dog. I don't know. I always grew up with ketchup on a hot dog. I thought ketchup and mustard go on a hot dog. And when I first started eating hot dogs, I don't know what 3, 2, 3, 4. You know, I can't remember my first hot dog. I can't even like. Well, I was, at the old baseball game, and I was eating Cracker Jacks and peanuts, and this guy gave me a hot. It wasn't like that, but I remember when I was eating hot dogs. Hot dogs. Uh, I get mustard. I get ketchup. Especially when you're at a birthday party. When you're at a kid's birthday party, that's the official thing to have. Um, Hot dogs, cake, ice cream, potato chips, and all hot dogs came on the official Wonder Bread, white bread, or whatever white bread they have. Whatever your local grocery store white bread they sell. Now, if you have hot dog buns at it, that's when you know you're fancy. They're like, oh, they got hot dog buns and stuff, and it's like, oh, okay, get you a hot dog or whatever. Like, what do you want on it? It's like, I want some ketchup, and I want mustard, and it's like you can't say them to kids, and that's why I grew up from the Midwest. Everybody had ketchup, mustard, and I just started eating mayonnaise on hot dogs too. I used to just look at people like mayonnaise on hot dog, you nasty. Till one day I came in from having a nice time out and about with some friends. Let's just say it like that. And I came in, I was starving. So I went in the refrigerator and I got some turkey dogs. You know, my son eat hot dogs. You know, but they turkey dogs. And came in and I threw the turkey dogs in the air fryer and I cooked it up and I got some wheat bread. I slathered some mayonnaise on it. And I got some mustard and put it on there. And I was like, you know what? Everybody's asleep. It ain't like nobody's gonna come. No, nobody's gonna be looking at me. This is not the Truman Show. I'm gonna go ahead and put some ketchup on this. And I put some ketchup on our hot dogs. It was the best doggone hot dogs I had in a long time. And I used to think, because I used to be out in the East Coast a lot. So in the East Coast, you have, well, even Chicago. Oh, really, Chicago. Ooh, I know. Chicago really have a problem. Even the East Coast, they'll look at you crazy. They'll talk bad about you. But I know in Chicago, they'll try to shoot you. You know, you try to put ketchup on a hot dog. It's like, what do you want in your dog? I mean, some sauerkraut. Let me get some peppers and some chilies. And let me get some relish. Let me get some mustard. A little tomato. Hey, man. Can you put some ketchup on that? Hey, you know what? Get the you know, and I've seen actual incidents, not actual, like, I'm sitting up there ordering a hot dog and the guy got no, but you know, you hear stories where, like in New York or New Jersey or something like that, you know, like in Coney Island especially, you know, they're like, you want a hot dog, you know, with ketchup and money, and they'll look at you crazy, but they give it to you. Some places won't even sell it to you. They don't even sell it. You know, it's like, you want what on that? On what? No, we don't even sell that here, man. Well, what do you got fries for? Like, we got fry sauce. What you make your fry sauce out of? Ketchup and mayonnaise. We make our fry sauce out of ketchup and mayonnaise, but we're not gonna put that. We're not putting it on a burger. No, some places don't. Even, they sell hamburgers. Don't even put ketchup on a burger. It's either mustard or mayonnaise. Right down at Country Girls, off of Union and Natural Bridge, right across the street from Schnucks. They got the best, one of the best hamburgers in the world. They don't put ketchup on your hamburger. You either get, I mean, they got on the sign. You get a hamburger. You either get ketchup, I mean, you get mayonnaise, or you get mustard. They get mad. They even get mad if you ask for both. Can I get both? No, you only get one. You want mayonnaise? You want mustard? It's like, I want them together like that. Well, you know what? You have to get your two sandwiches then. You want to bite one, to bite the other. You bite the one with mayonnaise, to bite the one with mustard, and it's chew together. Take small bites and take a cheek bite of this one, a cheek bite of that one, and when you chew, you combine them all together, you'll get the both. You'll get the effect. It's the same thing. But I'm not gonna put it on there together. That's too much work, and it ain't right. Rules are rules when it comes to food or whatever. You know, that's why they got the soup Nazi. You know, you gotta come in and you gotta order a specific thing, and you gotta say it right, or no soup for you. So I understand that, but I don't understand why that you can't do if that's what you like. You know, like Burger King, have it your way. You know, you go to Burger King, they say have it your way. You can have it your way. You can go get a sandwich cut in half. Yes, you can. You can go get a Whopper. You can order a double Whopper with, you know, you can have it your way. They will give it to you your way. You can go to Burger King and you can order a double Whopper with whatever you want on it or whatever you don't want on it. An onion ring with no salt. A French fry with medium salt. I mean, and can you cut my Whopper in quarters? Like, sure. So when you get your Whopper back, you got four quarters of a whole Whopper. You got your fries with no. You got your fries with medium salt. You got your onion rings with no salt. You have it your way. So you can't tell me that, you know, and I expect, you know, me to have my way. But as far as in this good food, like real good food. Not saying Burger King ain't good, but it's some real good food, like some mom and pop establishments that's straight been going on for decades and some generations and decades. A couple generations too. Yeah, decade. I think about a century. I'm like, yeah. So it's probably like one or two that have been out for a century, but as far as in decades and generations, there's some mom and pop restaurants that's out here just actually just doing it. Just straight got their own system set up where you can change the course of your neighborhood. You can be like, well, I'm only gonna serve hamburgers like this, and this is how they're gonna eat them. And they don't like it, you can go across town and get you something else. And it's like you can call force requisition. You forcing this person to have this, and you offer a request they don't want. It's like, dang, I got nothing else to lose. And it's not saying it ain't bad, but you get accustomed to it to the point where you got to do this and do that. So I don't know who started to no ketchup on a hot dog thing, but it's 2020, and if you're gonna eat, you might as well eat what you like, just like everybody else is doing. Eat what you like, and I'm gonna eat a hot dog. If I eat a hot dog, and it's very rare now, because I try to get it without the casings, and I try to get them kosher. But if I'm eating a hot dog kosher, let's say a kosher dog. I mean a kosher dog. I want not sauerkraut. I want relish, mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup. Uh, that's it. That's all I need. I don't need pickles and peppers and whatever. That's when your real heartburn comes in. That's why they just give you mustard. I think mustard is just kind of like a natural relief for heartburn because you're getting sauerkraut, you're getting chilies and peppers and jalapenos and onions. I mean, yeah, that'll give you heartburn. Like, oh, I don't feel right. I need some Tums. But it is 4:16. Petty Roast Show, Letheriel Phillips. I'm gonna have somebody come here and talk to me one day. We're gonna sit back and just gonna rap, man. We're just gonna chop it up. We're gonna roast and all that. It's crazy. I don't know why nobody don't want to come on the show, and I'll be scared. Success sometimes make a person fearful they're not ready for it. And I can understand that. Or it may not be their cup of tea. And so they don't have to drink what I drink. And I really understand that. But the ones that are thirsty, they want something to drink. This is what I got to drink. Come on to the show. Come on to Petty Roast Show. Fridays, 3 p.m. Ferguson, USA, HotTalkRadio.com. Streaming on Facebook at FUTHTR Ferguson US Hot Talk Radio. Excuse me. Streaming on Twitch at Ferguson USA. Streaming on YouTube at Ferguson USA Hot Talk Radio. And streaming on the online. If you listen to this right now, because you're listening to Ferguson USA Hot Talk Radio.com. Big difference. .com and right. But I'm not the only one here. We have many other shows also live on our set. We have Kurt Schilling Extravaganzas at Tuesdays at 10 a.m. We have Ubuntu with Dr. John Koch also at Tuesdays at 2 p.m. We have Mona Lisa's show, 12 noon on Thursdays. And on Fridays, we have Hope, Help, and Healing with Kim Milberg. And I said it wrong. It's Hope, and Healing with Kim Milberg. And that's on Fridays at 12 noon. And on Saturdays at 1 p.m., we have lunch with the Missouri Black Chamber of Commerce, Ira Folks, and Reverend Alan Lloyd. And Friday, today, right now. Petty Roast Show, 3 p.m. It is now 4:18. Got 40 more minutes for this show. But heck, I might get up a little early. Might get tired of talking to you guys, which I don't. But I might run out of stuff to say. Don't necessarily run out of material. I'm always thinking of wild stuff. I mean, Valentine's was just something to think about today. Like, you remember the first gift you ever, not so much first gift, but, you remember you was in high school and you had, carnations where they didn't want to give roses. They didn't want to use roses because it would look expensive, so they had carnations. And they had different color carnations, like the white ones was I want to be your friend. The yellow ones mean I like you. And the red ones were, of course, you know, I mean, I love you. And the carnation was like, I think it was like $1 a piece. And you send the carnations to, you know, they'll send the carnations to the person right there, write their names, like, okay, what do you want to send this to? Okay, send this person to, you know, what hour, what class? Okay, send it to this person, send it to a third hour, you know, right before lunch. Send it to a third hour. And it's like, who's it from? You know, and you're like, you want to send your name? That's cool, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes sending your name is a good thing, but in high school, you know, back then it was kind of like a setup for failure, especially the chick that liked you, or especially if she liked you and other people. So the coordinations, you know, I sent a couple that I can remember. I think I sent probably like, I think I sent 2 red. No, I'll take that back. 2 yellows and a white. I don't remember giving nobody no red. No, I don't think I remember giving nobody no red. But I remember getting out some ones that I like, you know. And I put my name on there and stuff, and it was like, if they didn't like you, well, say for instance, you send it to the class, and you're in a different class, and it'd be funny too, because you got many stories about that day. Because if you're not in the same class as the person when they get it, you don't know how their reaction is towards it, unless you was there. But if you see somebody in their class before you see her, and they look at you and they start busting out laughing, or they start giggling, or they hey, there was him that sent the flowers to her. There was him right here, that was him. It was this man right there that sent the flower. You're like, oh man. So you looking for her, like, where's she at? So she probably trying to duck you, or better yet, be like, here, I'll give you this stuff. You got me looking all crazy in class and stuff. I'm like, oh. So you go into the shower room and gym, and you turn on the hot water. You try to cry a little bit, but you remember you got your clothes on, so you can't get too wet. Not me personally, just hypothetically saying. But you know, yeah, you know, or you be in the classroom and you send the coordination to the gal or the lady. I keep saying gal. Excuse me, I apologize. I don't know why he's saying. You know, nothing, I'm sure, you know, whatever. But you send the coordination to the lady, and she's in the classroom, and she gets the card. She look at it, and she might be, you know, might be one of those. Okay, it's cool, whatever, you know. She might not want nobody to know all her business, you know. She might like you too, but, you know, you might not be the popular person in school, you know, the one that she most likely would like, you know. But it happens. You've seen movies like this. So she might just be quiet and just keep writing or whatever. She might not say nothing to you and all that stuff. She might not say nothing, period. Might just let it go. Okay, cool. Or she might turn around and be like, man, I don't want this stuff. She might front you out, or she might just throw it away, or like, or don't send me no more stuff and go back. Or she might just get up and just kiss you in the middle of the classroom. A lot of stuff will happen. If she likes you, there's only one thing that's going to happen. I mean, anything after that is good. But if she don't like you, it's a lot of things that's going to happen. And ain't not one of those things going to be good. But yeah, I remember getting those flowers. Not remember I per se got them. I don't think I got one. No, I didn't. Nah, I didn't get none. I mean, it's cool. I mean, shoot. If I don't get them while I'm alive, I don't want them while I'm dead. So, like, if you don't give me no flowers now, don't give me none when I pass away. Unless they, if you want to give me flowers while I'm alive, it's only a particular type of flower that I like, and I like the smell of it, and we'll talk about that later some other time, off air. But nevertheless, flowers sometimes are, go back to Valentine's today. Flowers are sometimes a representation of how they feel. How you feel. I remember it was like, it was nothing. I remember a couple years ago. I mean, I've done it. I'm not saying I haven't done it. I've done it, but I think different. A couple years ago, and I want to stunt too. I want to show off. So I had it was Valentine's Day, and it wasn't no competition or anything, but it was more as in I wanted to show my ladies, female friends, that she got somebody that that thinks about it. Cause you can get flowers and stuff like that, but I was thinking like, okay, yeah, you can get flowers. Everybody get red roses, but what if they had different color roses? And I'm like, started thinking, I'm like, okay, and I started calling around. I'm like, okay, let me, you got different color roses? Like, sure we do. Like, come on up here. Like, wow. So I get up here, I see peach color roses. I see, like a light green color rose. I see pink roses. I see yellow roses. Of course, you see red roses. I see blue roses. And I saw something that caught my eye. Some lavender roses. I was like, yo, what color is that? It's like a light purple, lavendish, lavendish. That's a nice, like a purplish, lavendish color. I'm like, regardless, let me get those. And how much are they? Are they really? That's cheaper than the red rose. And she was like, yeah, they're cheaper than the red roses because red roses are, I guess they were saying something about the genetics, the breeding of the roses, that it strips some of the nutrients or some yada yada whatever. But I'm like, hey, look, people really don't really keep roses for real now these days. They lay them on their dresser, they try to put them in water. But if anybody keep roses after March or whatever, I mean after February, they thinking about you. So other than that, them roses are gonna die. So if you're getting it from the kindness of your heart and something to think about, you might as well get something extravagant. I got those lavender roses. So I had to think. Okay. What else can I do? She need a vase to go with them. Like, cool, she need a vase to go with them. So like, okay, but I didn't. When I got the vase, I'm like, okay, I need to get some chocolate. So. Okay, and this is what I'm gonna do. I went to the store, got a fat bag of Hershey Kisses, and I dumped it in the bottom of the vase, half of it, and kept the other half for myself. It was his presentation, what I'm saying? Presentation. Fill half of it up with, almost half, like a third full with chocolate or whatever. Stuck the purple rose with, lavendish roses in there. and got in the vase came with a bow on there. There's a little purple bow on there, and got a card with a little purple lavenderish envelope. I'm like, okay, I'm just moving purplish today. I'm like, I'm feeling like Prince just walking in off that looking for Apollonia and stuff off of purple and just walking in. Everybody listen to Let's Go Crazy. Looking like that scene. So came up there to the job and they looking like, oh, some nice roses. Oh. You see red roses and stuff like that. Then you see guys coming in with their red roses and they looking at my roses. Mine's a lavenderish and white. Lavenderish and white rose. So it's like a whole pop, like boom. So they gals will come and get their roses and look at her like, who's this for? This for sure. Oh, okay, like that's nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, these are nice roses. So she'll come get her roses because it's something she never seen before neither. Give her roses. Like, yeah, I stepped out the box for you. And that's the thing. You gotta step out the box. So if you're gonna do roses, candy, and all that stuff, just step out the box. Do something different. Just do something different. Step out the box. It is 4:29. Ferguson, USA Hot Talk Radio.com, Petty Rose Show. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think for I am, so I'll be. I'm gonna talk a few more minutes. Just a few more minutes. I'm like, as I'm talking about Valentine's Day, I don't even know if my wife listens in. If she is, I really gotta go home and. I'm glad I do comedy. It's like it's just a joke. I don't mean none of this stuff. So comedians actually, the stuff they say, they don't actually live it out. It's jokes. Because if he's married, well, put it like this: if the comedian's married, 9 times out of 10, they're saying the stuff to get out their system, but trust and believe they gotta pay for it too. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to say that. Here, take this check. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to say that. Here, take this black card. Oh, honey. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Here, go ahead and sign your name to the title. I mean, but that's just the cost, though. I mean, and it's a nice cost to pay. I don't mind paying that, but just sit back and go crazy for Valentine's and you didn't do nothing all year round is wild and shouldn't be accepted. But hey, anybody accepted, that's cool. And if you're a guy out there just looking, it's not selling for less. What up? What up? How you ladies and gentlemen doing? Ferguson USA, HotTalkRadio.com, Petty Roast Show. I'm your host with the roast, Ethereal Phillips. How you doing? This Saturday, I said Saturday. This Friday, February 21st, 2020. I apologize for that. I'm just thinking about tomorrow. Hello, world. What's going on with you guys? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm sorry I'm late. I was asleep. I was asleep. I overslept. I know it's no excuse, but if this was any other particular like radio job, whatever, I'd probably be fired. But this is the first time it ever happened in almost the 4 years I've been doing it. I overslept. I've been working, grinding. I've been like on my Rihanna. I had to work. So I don't have to be a jerk. Um, yeah, it's better. You can see now. How you ladies and gentlemen doing? How you doing? Petty Roast Show, Ferguson USA, HotTalkRadio.com. This is my background. I like that new background I got going on right here. Peep it out. And the logo spinning. Oh, just whoa. That's my first time doing a whoa. And it's on live stream. We gotta save this. Alright, topics today. Petty Roast news, information, updates. What's going on in the world? Off the top of my head, let's see. What can we rap about? Oh, due to me being a little late, show's gonna extend, periodic time. So I've started at 4 something, so we're gonna carry over to 6 o'clock. Try to do that for you guys. But what's going on in the news? Let's see. I want to kick it off with the Zaire. I gotta say Zaire Wade or Zaire Wade. I want to kick it off with that topic, but I don't want to offend nobody. I ain't trying to, make nobody feel uncomfortable. Again, the views and opinion by the Petty Roast Show and any other affiliates is not necessarily represented by Ferguson USA, HotTalkRadio.com. So just because I say something doesn't necessarily mean that my, subsidiaries and, my company, my group represent stuff I say. But I'm not going to say nothing to the point where I'm dissing somebody and making them feel weird, but it's just a lot of questions, but all I can do is say, pray for the young man. Pray for the young. I never really said that before. Pray for the young man. Just be cool. Let him. I mean, not let him, but it's a touchy situation, and I feel that all you can do is pray and talk and counsel and listen and learn. I mean, it goes both ways. So but once you make that decision, I mean, if we already talking about what what he was talking about. He identifies as a female, so if later in life he makes that decision to go with the process, I mean, that's something you can't revert back to. So that's where a lot of education, a lot of teaching and knowledge should come from, because once you cross that bridge and burn it down, it's kind of hard to build it back up. And other on the news, it's this kid going around, 9-year-old kid with dwarfism, getting bullied. I didn't see the video, actually see the video, it's just the title alone got to me. Then I see his face, and he's just looking so sad. I mean, just distraught. Then the a little comment, as far as in the post saying that he wanted to hurt himself because he's tired, he can't take it no more. And again, I made a topic last week about bullying and stuff, and what you say and how you say it to people, whether you're playing or not, and how to, you're trying to crack a joke, it can affect somebody. I mean, I'm a living witness of that. And let's say that, I've been through that, been there, done that, to a point where now it was either sink or swim on my case. And if I sunk, they got me. But if I swim, you know, I'm not just gonna swim around you and just try to get knowledge. In this little game of sharks or whatever, you gotta be an orca. And I became an orca, so a lot of people they think twice about trying to come to me and actually, bully me as far as in whatever, it's they think twice now. But in his situation, he's a 9-year-old kid, dwarfism. Um, a lot of his peers, feel like they can say what they want to say to him and talk to him any kind of way. So, yeah, he's gonna be upset. It's like every day you hear the same stuff. And excuse me, White Castle French fry. But every day to hear the same stuff. So I understand, but got a lot of people reaching out to him, making him feel good. Even met the comedian Brad Williams, that's suffered for dwarfism, and Brad Williams is funny, and it's funny that the same, somebody that you'll think to get bullied, as far as in Brad Williams, somebody you think that might get bullied. Oh, you don't want no smoke from this guy. This guy is mouth is dangerous. This dude is one of the funniest guys. I mean, little or big, this dude is funny. He will make you want to pick him up and toss him like a football or swing him around or throw him like a paper airplane. This guy is insultingly funny. So for him to pick up the calls and a lot of other people pick up the calls and make the kid feel good, it's a good thing because again, bullying is how you say, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't right if you're gonna bully your I mean, how can I say this? If you find yourself getting off messing with somebody, what I'm saying, that's not even on the type of stuff that you on, it's pathetic. But that's just me. So, get off of that. I am. Well, wait a minute. But to go back on that, next week, I have to speak at a school. I have to speak at Hazelwood West. Shout out to Hazelwood West Wildcats. Yeah, Hazelwood West Wildcats. Shout out to Hazelwood West Wildcats. You listening in, tune in, whatever. And shout out to Riverview Rams, too. Some of the Rams that's listening. But I think a lot of Wildcats are listening more to Rams. But, hey, it is what it is. But, we got to speak at the school next week. And I'm anxious. I'm nervous as I don't know what. I'm like shaking. And this hand right here, I'm just... I don't know what to say to children or kids, but they're not children, young adults. When you get to high school, you're basically young adult. Sometimes you get on this, you get on that. But I do know one thing to say. Shout out to the class of 2020. So when you walk out, I got something for you to say. Just peace, peace, just peace, peace. Throw it up, walk out. Peace, peace. 2020. Shout out to you, class. I'm gonna get some props for that. I'm gonna have to pump 2020 up a little bit just to get some crowd reaction, but I might have to find some material in the middle. But yeah, get ready to speak at Hazelwood West Central Thursday, February 27th. Um, no, you want to come down and listen, check it out. You're more than welcome if they let you in. I'm gonna have a pass, but if not, you might get tackled at the door and be on the news, and maybe I get another gig up there. I can talk about you, but if that don't happen, you're more than welcome. Come on in. Listen stuff. Uh, my station manager is speaking Monday at Hazelwood West High School. I don't know what time. I think it's at 10. I'm getting in contact with them. Facebook. Instagram. But I think it's 10 o'clock, 10:15, something of that magnitude. But yes, he's speaking for us in Writers Week, and I'm glad I was chosen. I appreciate your opportunity. Thanks to the staff and faculty of Hazelwood West High School for allowing me to come up there and speak my stuff. I know it might be kind of not off, but fixing my skull cap and a screen. Okay. No, it might be kind of off, but it is what it is. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? What else is going on in the world? Shout out to my peoples at HCC. I want to throw the name out if you're listening in. HCC, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Y'all be good up there. Don't get in no trouble. Have a nice little Friday. Be cool. Be peasy. Get some of that food out of dietary. Eat up. Take a nice lunch break. You know what I mean? And just be cool. Other than that, again, shout out to HCC, all the staff and residents and, people up there I mess with. What else can I say? What else can I say? I mean, it's Friday. There's nothing really going on. There's nothing really going down. Let's check some news. I'm gonna check some news on Twitter. Let's see. Wait a minute. The debate. The Democratic debate. Mike Bloomberg got ether. He got dragged for filth. I mean, he got now when a bird just fly over your head and just poo on top of you, whatever. That happened to me when I was young. I had a nice fat afro, and I remember a bird flew right over my head and just crapped right in my afro. I looked like, it had a little white streak going from the back to the front. I mean, I had to go home and wash my fro out, but that's what happened. He just got pooed on. He got dragged for filth. Elizabeth Warren kind of handed to him. If you watched it, she basically the cases that you got, the women's names that you you held in basically conjunction, got an order so they won't say nothing. Are you gonna release the order so they can say their side of the story? Yeah. The look he had on his face where he sat there. I mean, I don't feel sorry for him as a man or a human being, but just as in, I don't feel. It's more like it's not sorry. I felt shamed for him. That's what I felt shamed for him. I'm like, oh man, aren't you ashamed? And I understand what older people used to tell you when you be like, you should feel ashamed of yourself. You know, it's like, you know you're wrong, you know you messed up, you can hear that, but you be like, yeah, yeah, like that. But when an older person tell you, you gotta feel ashamed of yourself, meaning like, you knew that was wrong. You knew that was wrong, but you chose to do wrong anyway to the point that you thought it was gonna make you feel good. You should be ashamed of yourself. And being ashamed of yourself, you feel that it's kind of like you feel some type of way. Um, oh, he felt shamed. He got shamed, and his response was basically, I didn't, do I basically to the point of I made insensitive jokes and jokes that people didn't like. I'm like, man, no, you got whole cases against you. It's not just jokes, it's cases, cases against you. But hey, you doing what you're doing. And Bernie Sanders, he's basically up. So is Bernie Sanders. I was gonna say Booty Jig. That's a funny name. Booty Gig. Booty Jig. Booty Gig. Either way it go, that's a funny name. Um, Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren. That's the four I see, but it only can be one, and that's why they was going for heads the other day because they was having a Highlander debate. This is something that you know you have to basically you have to go hard. This is like one of the debates. You have to actually go hard. You have to pull out all the cards, all the filth, all the dirt, all your weapons, all your WMDs or EMPs. You have to put all that out. All no holding back. You have to put all this stuff out. So of course you're gonna be saying some stuff, but if you're not doing anything, you have nothing to worry about. But I think I kind of actually see Bernie leading the Democratic side of the political race. I think I see Bernie doing this, and a lot of people like, well, why Bernie? Why Bernie this? Why Bernie that? And it's like, well, no, why not Bernie? He's too old. He's this. He's that. I'm like, well, you're right. He is old. So was Ronald Reagan. I mean, so was a lot of presidents. But I mean, I don't want to get into age and this and that. And it was like, well, basically, he can't handle Trump. I'm like, I don't see why he can't handle Trump. But you say he can't, he can't. But that's just a lot of people doing a lot of talk. I'm looking at Twitter right now. There's not a Ross Clap thing going on. Not one particular thing at all. Oh, I'm looking at this right here. Oh, Layla Ali. Well, two things. Two things. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Layla Ali said she'll fight Clarissa Shields if the money is right, and that's a fight right there. I don't know if they were the same. I don't know what the weight class is, but I know Layla Ali might have a substantial size and height advantage over Clarissa Shields, but you ever seen Clarissa Shields fight? I mean, it's like, man, mm, whoever the man is in her life, he got to do right. He got to do right. I mean, you cannot cheat on Clarissa Shields. You cannot do her wrong. You cannot be her man and not do that. I mean, shoot, I'm telling you, I'd be like, baby, you just got through having a knockout tonight. Okay, what do you want for dinner? I can cook. We ain't got to go out and save your money. What you want? Or I ain't wash the clothes. I ain't wash the sheets. Everything is fine. What you got? What do you need? You want to go? You want to go to the store? I go to the store for anything to keep her happy, because you upset her. You getting pieced out. Clarissa Shields is undefeated. It's like a female Roy Jones Jr. That's a bad analogy, but that's the best one I can come up with. I mean, she's saying she's gonna fight. No, Layla Ali said she wanted to fight if the money's right. It's no money. It's like, just go for bragging rights. Just do what you gotta do. But hey, I can't see that fight happening because of the age and time and essential circumstances of the situation. But okay, it's like and that's what I'm about to mention now. Mike Tyson fighting Deontay Wilder. I mean, two different times, two different people, and that's how it goes. But tomorrow we got Deontay Wilder fighting Tyson Fury in the rematch. Rematch, one of the greatest rematches in history. The fight is tomorrow. We finally get to see it. February 22nd, Saturday. I don't know where it's going to be broadcast at, but I know it's going to be on pay-per-view. I'm assuming Las Vegas. But pay-per-view February 22nd, 8 p.m. Greatest fight. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And I'm not betting on this fight. My personal stance, as a fighter, I know who I want to win. I mean, I'm giving everything towards this person, but if all else fails, I do have a particular outcome of the winner. It's like, it's might upset a lot of people, but I'm rooting for one particular person. But if this particular person don't do what he needs to do, I know for a fact he's gonna lose. So it's like, me telling David when he go fight Goliath, good luck, man. I mean, I don't expect you to win, but I mean, I'm rooting for you. But if you do lose, this is why. Because he's 30 stones and all these kilos of weight, and he got a sword and a shield. So, I mean, you just got a bag of rocks and a sheep and a slingshot. But that's if I didn't know what the outcome was going to be. Because stuff happens, and, hey, people find, that's why they call it heart, so... Shout out to Deontay Wilder. Shout out to Tyson Fury. You guys get it on. Good luck. Good fight. May the best man win. That's about it. All-Star Game weekend last week. I didn't see the actual dunk competition because I was working, but far as in the remarks of the people that was watching it while I was at work and everything, and from what I saw, I mean, come on, y'all robbed that guy 2 years in a row, Aaron Gordon. You robbed this dude. I mean, you robbed this man 2 years in a row. I mean, not in a row, but 2 times they was in it. I take the row back. 2 times that was in it. I remember the first time. I'm like, oh man, he won. And all of a sudden, it's like you give it to somebody else. He's like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about it. He got his shine off. A couple years later, he's like, yeah, I'm going to do it again, and the dunks that he was doing was just crazy spectacular. But you turn around and you give it to, can't think of my man's name because it didn't matter, because Aaron Gordon should have had it, but it does matter. I'm gonna find his name up. A shout out to him, congratulations. But Aaron Gordon should have had it. He should have had that championship. And he's like, you know what? Screw that. F it. I'm done. I'm not doing it no more. Don't even ask me. I'm not doing no more dunk competition. And you know, it was kind of, let's say, we knew the one person who did it. You know, Dwayne Wade. Yeah, he got a lot of flack for that too. A lot. I mean, a lot, to the point where his kid came back up. I just leave it as that. But he got a lot of flack for that. And hey, it is what it is. He had to. I don't know what he was thinking, but I guess I don't know, but hey, it is what it is, you know. But shout out to Aaron Gordon. He should have won that. Sorry, Dwayne Wade. You know, I wish you wanted to. It's like you said you wanted to go 10, but you didn't know who else was going 9 with you. So I don't know. I just That's why when you're a judge or whatever, and you're on a judge of a panel with people, you do your own thing. You know, you judge your own way. You say what you got to say on your own. You don't have nobody deciding for you. You're the judge. You know, just imagine if it was 4 other people, it was 5 judges, and you one of the judges, and you giving your opinion, and you're 5 judges, and you don't necessarily have to be right. I mean, not you necessarily have to agree with the other panel of judges. You know, you just say your stuff. It's like, well, I think his chicken wings are the best. I give him my stamp, and everybody else, kind of disagree with you. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, fine. That's on them. Let them not like it. But you got the best. I mean, you chose your stuff, so don't let nobody diverse or what's that D word I'm looking for? The Frenchiate, maybe the French. You know what I mean? What I mean? What I told you. I'll just play it like that until I find it out. The French. You know what I mean? What I mean? What I told you. That's all I'm gonna say. Every time I can't, if I'm thinking of a word and I know how I want to pronunciate it and I can't get out of my head, that's gonna be my cat. You know what I mean? What I mean? What I told you. Understand that. Anyway, but what else? What else is going on? Other than about to read off the list of our shows that we got going. I mean, the topics we're talking about. Again, it has no views and no opinions or recognition with the other shows. This is on Ferguson USA HotTalkRadio.com. Petty Road Show is its own entity. Speaking of which, we have different entities that share this broadcast in broadband. We have Mona Lisa's Cricket Smile that comes on Thursdays at 12 p.m. We have Hope, Health, and Healing, at Fridays at 12 p.m. We have Lunch with the Missouri Black Chamber of Commerce Saturday at 1 p.m. We have Kurt Schilling at Tuesdays at 10 p.m. And we have the John Kelch Show Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Wait a minute, did I say that right? Kurt Schilling Tuesdays at 10 p.m. because my 10 and 2 sounded alike. I apologize. And John Kelch Tuesdays at 2 p.m. And Friday is the Petty Road Show, Friday 3 p.m. Well, I mean, no, again, if anybody out here, it's kind of weird talking to myself. So if anybody out there listening, inbox me, give me a call, you want to be a part of the Petty Road Show, because we're about to take off and go embark into a new adventure. And right now for me, it's not slow. It's just a different. Back then I had a few more followers and viewers than I had previously. Right now, stuff changed. People grow up, people grow out, people move on. So I'm trying to get the ones that still here, my hardcore fans base, and a lot of other people that want to follow and check it out and listen. But still in all, I need a co-host. I need a co-host. I need somebody to help me out. I ask a lot of people. They're too busy or too petty. But nevertheless, when I get this co-host going, we get the show cracking, it's gonna be a lot of different changes. I'm just holding down right now by myself, and which is good. And I think I'm doing a good job at it. A lot of people listening, a lot of people not listening. Tomato, tomato. I mean, I care. I'm not gonna say I don't care. I do care. I want you to listen in. You know what I'm saying? It's just for a few minutes. Let's get that. Let me get that number. Give me those numbers. Check it out. But then again, for you to check it out for a few seconds and turn it off, I mean, it's still showing me something. I appreciate it. Whether you're listening for the whole duration of the show, or you just clicking in, passing by, and just want to check it out for a few seconds, or when you actually listen to it for a few minutes, but have to go. I thank you guys. I thank you guys for giving me a chance to listen in. For listening in, listening to me, tuning in, give me a chance. So, yeah, everybody else, I thank you too, because you give me the energy to keep going. And I'm not gonna say what I want to say because I'm streaming and I'm on video and I'm here. It's okay. You know what I feel. Yes. You know me. Anyway, Ferguson, USA, HotTalkRadio.com, Petty Rose Show, Ethereal Phillips. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. What's going on with you guys? How you feeling? Yeah, I'm just sitting here. What can I rap about? What's on my mind? Oh, you know what? I've been watching movies all lately. I just been checking out all types of movies. I mean, I work so much. I do so much stuff. Like last year, before I took a hiatus from not a hiatus. Let's just say Petty Rose went dark. It went dark for a couple months. So within them couple months, I'm trying to, I was working, get my stuff straight, but at the same time, I realized I was missing out on a lot of movies. And, I took my kid, to see Toy Story 4, like, that was the last time I actually had the chance to, go to the movies and stuff. So, I found myself just watching all types of movies from 2018 on up. I think I seen 17, but 2018 on up. So everything that came out basically at the movies that was so, let's say, dope, nice, sweet, scary, funny, tearful, joyful, all the movies. It was some fire stuff. Um, One movie I saw that kind of got. A couple movies I saw. Uh, the Hate You Give. The Hate You Give. It's a movie about a young lady, girl that goes to a prep school, and one day she was at a party with a friend, and her friend get pulled over by a cop and gets shot and killed, and her whole life's changed, because you got both sides coming after her. You got people that's saying that he should have been this and that, because he's a thug, he's in a gang, he sold drugs, and the other side that, whatever, like, hey, keep your mouth shut, don't say nothing. If you do, we're gonna get you. It's a deep movie. It's pretty deep. I like it. What else I see? I just saw it. I just saw it on the tip of my tongue. I was watching that's what I fell asleep on. Watching Tom Cruise movie. The latest one he had came out when he was an airplane pilot, and he was flying for the CIA and Manuel Noriega and I feel say Jose Cuervo. Uh, Manuel Noriega and the drug that what drug that everybody want to be like? Not Blanco. Not Castro. I can't think of the guy's name. That's messed up. The Colombian drug dealer. What is this guy's name? The Medellin Cartel. Pablo Escobar. Sorry, Pablo Escobar. Tom Cruise was working for CIA, flying guns to Nicaragua. You know, for Manuel Noriega to train the Contras, and at the same time, you know, working for Pablo Escobar, flying drugs, you know, from Colombia back to the States. So he was, I say, getting paid. This man was getting paid. I mean, money out the wazoo. I was gonna say ass, but I don't think it's ass, so I'm gonna say wazoo. Just had money out the wazoo, and that's a good movie. I fell asleep on that. That's what I fell asleep on. What else I've been watching? What else? You know what? For my stoner fans out there, I hope I got some stoner fans out there because this is a stoner show. I just need to get my stoner people here, you know. But my stoner fans, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot is one of the greatest stoner movies out there. And just cause, and okay, I'm gonna say this: what makes a good stoner movie is not necessarily the marijuana or the weed in the story, or whatever. I mean, you can put marijuana or weed in any movie, and I guess they say, "Oh, it's a good movie. Got weed in it. They're smoking. Oh, that's cool." No, it's content. It's about material, and you know, not Kevin James, but shoot, Bob, the character, the guy that played Bob, directed, produced the movie. Can't think of his name off the top, but I know Jason Mewes. I know Jay. You know what I'm saying? The movie is great. It's basically the same thing as Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. This movie particularly touches on the fact of they did everything they done where they was fighting angels, where they was cool with a monkey, where they started a terrorist organization, when they was hanging at the mall, and the mall when the store caught on fire. I mean, a lot of stuff. When they got arrested, it touches on a lot of Kevin James. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. That's the dude from King of Queens. It comes to me. Anyway, that movie is good. Story movie, you know, one of the greatest one. And the people they have in there, they have Redman, Method Man, Tommy Chong, uh, Chris Jericho. That was a surprise. Chris Jericho played a Klans leader. That was fun. I mean, excuse me, apologize, but that was kind of fun, you know. Jericho playing a Klansman. The movie's pretty good. You know, check it out. What else did I see? Oh, what do men want? With Taraji P. Henderson and Brother Man, no Hustle Man from Tracy Morgan, Taraji P. Henderson and Tracy Morgan from the morning show Hustle Man. They got a movie out called What a Man Wants. Pretty doggone good. Pretty good. She basically, trying to, a female sports agent trying to compete in a, let's say, male dominant sports agency world, and to the point where she just need a different outlook on how to succeed better, and she goes to see his medium, a psychic as they call him, but medium, which is Erica Badu. Erica Badu give her this tea to drink. She's cool, whatever. And she goes out to the club, and next thing you know, she hits her head on stage, and she can read guys' thoughts. So every time a guy's thinking, she can read their thoughts. She can what a man wants or whatever. So it's like she basically using her powers for good, and it makes me think. They made a movie called What a Man Wants, and it's kind of funny because we can't. It's like if a guy got a movie like that, it'll be like real. It'll be based on a true story, because we have to figure out basically what women want all the time, whether we right or wrong. Like, you want this to eat? No. You want this to eat? No. You know what? You want this to eat? No. What do you want to eat? I don't care who's wrong or right. I just don't want any fight no more. I'm sounding like Tina Turner. I don't care who's wrong or right. I don't really want to fight no more. So what do you want to eat? You not hungry? You'll let me know? Okay. Then, on that note, that's a side note. If your woman tell you she's mad and she's not hungry, she don't want nothing to eat, best thing I can tell you to get in a situation like that is either chicken or pizza. Now, if you hungry, you starving, and you get into it with your lady and she tell you, she's not hungry, and she don't want nothing to eat, okay, best thing to get is chicken and pizza. Because with the chicken and pizza, you got you got slices, you got pieces. You get you a couple pieces of chicken and go on by your business. Get you a couple slices of pizza and go on by your business. And you can leave the rest for her. Be like, I left you some chicken in the kitchen, or I left you some pizza in the oven. Thank you. Okay. If you go out here and be like, okay, you sure you don't want to eat? Okay. If you go out here and be thinking like, dang, she don't want nothing to eat, so I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A. I will go to Burger King and give me a chicken sandwich, but I got extra money now. I'm going to Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna give me something nice. Or better yet, I'm going to Popeyes. I'm getting a chicken sandwich from Popeyes. However the case may be, you come back in with a bag, nothing for her, and not so much nothing for her, but something as in you don't get because you with her. He don't normally get that when he with me. He got it now because he got some extra. Because he had to. Boy, you might as well just go on and give it to her. It'd be smart too. And she look at me like, look, I got this for you. Apparently, the thing is, homie, you're not gonna eat that day. If she's mad and don't have an appetite, you can't eat. You can't eat. You just can't eat. You just gotta suck it up. You're just gonna have to have some water. You're just gonna have to have a hot bowl of steam and a cup of nothing for dinner. You're just gonna have to have an airwitch. Just sit back and get you some gum. Get you a cup. You know what? And whatever you get to eat, it gotta be simple. It gotta be like a struggle. It's like you can't. Your woman tell you she's mad, she's not hungry. You can't come out. You can't go out and buy some Olive Garden and just sit there and do this and do that. No, you gotta be hungry. You gotta be hungry with her. You gotta starve. You actually have to starve. It's no, man. Well, I'm going out and get me some McDonald's. No, you're not. Oh, you're gonna get some McDonald's? Oh, yeah, okay, fine. Go get something to eat then. Get something to eat then. Or when you think you sneak, when you think not sneaky, but you think you're smarter than the average bear, you're like, okay, then I'll be right back. And you go out and you eat. Like, you know, I can't bring the food home, so I'm gonna go out and eat this right here. I'm gonna sit at the restaurant. I'm gonna watch some TV. Like me, White Castles. You know what I'm saying? White Castles have a television. I'll go to some White Castles and I'll sit there and I'll just be watching TV, eating my castles. Burgers warm, but getting cold. But I'm having a good time. Like looking at people coming in, laughing at television, just having a good old merry time. Then you go home and you like, I'm full. And you take a nap or you go to sleep or you sit up and watch TV. All right, you're not hungry? Mm-mm. Well, what you eat? You can lie. Say, oh, I ain't nothing. Okay, then let's go out to eat then. Oh, I'm not hungry though. But you ain't eat nothing. Yeah, but I'm not hungry. Why you not hungry? And that's the thing. That's the question. You know, you can't ask nobody. Like I can't. Why you not hungry? Like what you eat that's made you not hungry? What you got in your system that made you not hungry? What's on your why you not hungry? Oh, I just not hungry. You not gonna feel like eating? You sick? No, I'm not sick. Okay, let's go. Oh no, I'm not hungry. Well, you must you need a little appetite or something. So I tell you what, go downstairs and do your stuff. You know, smoke your smoke or whatever, and we'll get ready to go. I still. So you forced to go out and be in a situation that you just got back from. You basically went out to eat, so now she want to go out to eat. Like you just came from Taco Bell, you just got through smashing 6 tacos. Well, she want to go to Cheesecake Factory, and y'all finna get this big meal. Yeah, it happens. It happens, but that's when you gotta be a guy and suck it up. Sometimes you just you don't have to actually eat all that food. And a lot of people thinking like because you go out to eat, you have to eat all this food. It's like no, just eat. You know what I'm saying? Have fun. Sometimes you're there just for the ambiance of it. You're not. Oh, I gotta eat this. I gotta eat that. I gotta buy this or no, because like if I go to Applebee's, I mean, there's nothing really to get for real for me other than some wine. I mean, I like those wonton tacos. That's my crack. Wonton tacos or the boneless chicken wing. I mean, boneless chicken. They're not wing. I keep saying boneless chicken wings. It's like if you got bones in it, it's a wing. But if it don't have bones in it, it's just boneless chicken. That's like saying and I get what they're saying. The meat comes from the chicken wing. But think about it. When you look at the chicken, it's like, nah, this meat can't come from the wing. You just call it a boneless chicken wing. Like some people get some cauliflower and put cornmeal and flour on it and fry it and call it chicken. Vegetarian chicken. And I'm like, excuse me, what's vegetarian chicken? Is a chicken, that went vegan? I mean, but if the chicken's vegan, that's fine. But if I eat the chicken, I'm not vegan. So how did this make a vegetarian chicken as a dish? It's like, do it taste like lemongrass? I'm like, no, because when I bite into this meat, it's still chicken. Regardless of what it tastes like, what it's marinated with, what it got into. But that's, my little rambles on. My going on. It is 5:36 p.m. Saturday. I mean, why I keep saying Saturday? Friday, February 21st, 2020. Um, 43 degrees. What's the world? I'm sorry. I was checking my phone, trying to see any news thing pop up or whatever. Um, again, Ferguson USA Hot Talk Radio.com. We have, different shows, different subsidiaries, you need to peep out. We have Mona Lisa's Cricket Smile Thursdays at 12 noon. We have Hope, Health, and Healing on Fridays at 12 noon. We have Lunch with the Missouri Black Chamber of Commerce Saturday at 1 p.m. We have Kurt Schilling Tuesdays at 10 a.m. We have John Kelch Tuesdays at 2 p.m. And we have the Petty Roast Show Fridays at 3 p.m. Check out the shows. Again, I keep saying this every week. It'll get better. It'll get better. Stay tuned. It will. It will. Trust me. This is kind of like a slump fest for me. I don't know why. I'm just here by myself, just doing this stuff. But it's kind of like I understand now. Some people you can't take with you where you're trying to go, and it makes a lot of sense. And maybe that was fate and karma telling me like, hey, you asked a lot of people, you reached out, maybe, and this goes for, and this metaphor, this advice goes to a lot of people out there that's going through, not similar situations, but let's say they will understand, they can relate. Sometimes life don't let you take who you want with you when you're trying to go where you're trying to go. Meaning, you're ready to go on a trip. You pack your bags, you pack some stuff, whatever, but you can't take everything with you. It's like, oh, I want to take these shoes with me. I want to take this with me. It's like you want to take all your clothes with you, but you can't. You only can take the best stuff with you, or something that you really like and you want the world to see or share with you. Or, as far as clothes wise, be like, oh, they got to see me in this. I need to wear that. Oh, these shoes will be dope. I got to put this hat. You getting your stuff together, and if you're not doing it by yourself, you're gonna have some people next to you. You're gonna be like, oh man, why are you bringing that with you? Why are you taking that with you? You know what I'm saying? Why you don't need this? We don't need that. And it can go both ways. It can go for good. They can be looking out for you, like, man, they're gonna like you for what you don't need that, man. Just do it, whatever. Or it can go for bad, as in it might be something you want to wear or something you want to do, but they still, playing you for the filth. They're like, oh man, why you bring that for? That's stupid. That's this and that. That's dumb. That's whatever. Again, I just realized, like, you can invite people on a trip, and it's not that they don't want to go. They might not just want to go with you. And some people like, well, he's the only ride? Shit, I ain't going there. Or he's the one that can fly the airplane? I ain't going. Or he's the one that can teleport us there? I'm not going. And it's like they won't mess with you or deal with you because of your name. It'll be like how you say, you're dealing with me because of who I am or what I can do for you, but you're not actually dealing with me. It's more as in I'm gonna use this person enough to get where I'm going. But at the same time, you can't use the person, and the person can use you. And when I say use the person, as far as in you using them, Okay, they're using you or trying to use you to gain their political, well, not political, but gain their aspect and get their stuff off without even thanking you or even giving some type of camaraderie about you and how they went up. Basically, using you as a stepping, as a rung on a ladder, a stepping stone. I'm gonna step on you, I'm gonna move on up. Whereas, and you want to see them up there instead of them using you as a stepping stone. You're like, here, you hold your hand out, you're like, here, let me give you a lift, and I push you up. I like, here, put your foot right here and pull you up. Okay, you get up there. Now pull me up. Okay, pull me up. You might not hear me well, but I'm gonna climb a little bit higher, and reach a little bit. Hey, pull me up. You might not hear me, so I'm gonna climb up a little bit higher, and to the point where either you can't figure yourself how to get out this hole, or you climb up and get yourself out this hole, and you come to, hey man, I lifted you up there, and got you out the hole. Why you didn't pull me up? Ah man, it goes, it goes. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, will say they have your back and say they're there for you, but in actuality, they're those the ones that's really, you know, kind of spiteful towards you. I mean, we're the ones that want to see you down. The ones that will steal your ideals or steal your lines, steal your joke, steal your money, steal your you know your 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 stash, try to steal your woman. I mean, it's like too many people don't want to see you there. But you can't change the way you think and the way you feel because of who you are, just because of somebody not on your level. So, with that being said, again, go back to I need a co-host. I need some people, some real people. Uh, two, male, female, male. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Almost, almost don't care. I know. But I don't. Generally, I don't care. Just playing. I don't care. Just excuse me. You're trying to get your stuff off. You're trying to get your style off. It's like I got a dream. I want to tell jokes, but I don't want to be in front of everybody. Or I got something to say. I want to spit some poetry. I fight people on this show all the time. All the time. It's like you tell me, hey, then turn around, excuse me, and turn around to the day or whatever. It's like, oh man, I can't come. Or wait to the last minute, and it's like you can't do that stuff. I mean, you can tell when people are not serious about culture and serious about their craft. Because if I can invite you on something and try to, improvise a way so you can get your style off and show you who, show the world who you are, from the way I'm showing the world, and it's like, oh no, I can't mess with him because if I mess with him, it's gonna make me look like something. It's gonna make me look like this and that amongst my peers, and my peers don't too much deal with them. So it's like, hey, I had to think like that too, and it took me a couple years. It was like I had to change my style to do this and do that to accommodate my peers, where I shouldn't be accommodating my peers. I should have been accommodating my fans. I should have been accommodating my supporters. I should have been accommodating my people that actual follow me, that actually like me. I should be accommodating those people, making sure everything's straight. Because if I was doing what I was doing and still got these same people, I wasn't too much doing nothing but being me, those are the ones I should actually keep. Now, if I got to go out my way and do extra stuff to take care of people that, or try to get people to follow me and whatever like that, if I got to put it like this, if I got to go hard to make you do something easy, it's not worth it. Advice for Friday. If you got to go hard to make somebody do something easy, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I mean, it's not worth it, flat out. I shouldn't have to do all. I mean, I can go hard as far as passing out flyers and before I get passing out flyers and everything, and going hard. Like here, listen to my show. Here, listen to my show. Listen to Ferguson USA How Talk Radio. Listen to Ferguson USA How Talk Radio. People, all these shows, and I can go hard like this. Some people listen to it, some people won't listen to it. That's fine. But if I gotta keep asking you, whatever, it's like I'm gonna move my market somewhere else. It's like you broadcast on Facebook. You be like, hey man, why don't y'all follow me? Be like, hey, follow your boy. Check him out. Check the show. I ain't say listen to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you got stuff to do. I don't listen to everybody's whole show because I have a life too. I don't even have it. Sometimes I might even have it. I woke up late. I ain't think I had time to broadcast. It's like life gets to you. But if you actually genuinely gonna support somebody, whatever like that, give them a chance. Check them out. Follow them, support them, share them, or whatever. But if you're not doing nothing like that, you don't give a damn about how they moving or whatever. So it's more as than you're just there. You're not even there. And if you do come there, it's not for the benefit of the show. It's the benefit of you. So again, a lot of people, let's just say, a lot of people say they got your back. A lot of people say they got your front. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people gonna get you in the back when you try the front. When you try to do good, you know what I'm saying? That's when, the bad come out. You really can't. I mean, it's like every time you do something good, somebody want to take it for, shout out, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. 20-year-old rapper, just started out in the game. Just started out, just fresh, and people, they came and got him. But it's I mean, nowadays you can't post. It's like you gotta watch what you post because they say he posted some gifts, some bags, some stuff he had, and his address was on there. Not only address, but he took a picture in front of the house with the actual address. Excuse me. You gotta watch what you're doing these days, and it goes back to what I was saying. You gotta watch it. You actually gotta hang with people that's genuinely happy for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming, just assuming. Let me speak. This is me talking. It was somebody he knew, or somebody that knew him. But this is not no random attack. And again, rest in peace. My condolences to his family and friends. It's a tragic incident. Young guy getting took away, just like that. Couldn't buy his first beer yet, legally. But speaking of legal beer, I got 10 minutes. Speaking of legal beer, Mardi Gras St. Louis is tomorrow. Downtown St. Louis, Mardi Gras. I've never been. Hopefully I get to go tomorrow. I'm going to ask the wife if I can dip out of there for a little bit and go. But that's the thing. I don't want to get drunk. I don't want to drink or nothing. I just want to I just want to go down there and just chill. But to go down there Mardi Gras and not drink is asinine. But I don't want to drink. I just want to just go down there and just chill. Just watch everybody go crazy and see some of the females earn their beads. There's just, I want to go down there with a box of beads and just have fun. I mean, I gotta. That's another thing. I'm trying to quit. So drinking, it's like, I'm getting to that age where it's like, I don't even want it no more. I mean, water tastes so delicious to me right now. And juice, but even beer kind of. I mean, I just don't. It's like that's the only thing that would be my only hang up to go down there and try not to drink, you know. But I think I can do it. I really think I can do it, but it's gonna be a lot of people down there drunk, a lot of people, and that's what they've been waiting. It's like I don't know. I mean, to go to a Mardi Gras or a Fat Tuesday party in your hometown or whatever, you know, it's like open to the public. You know, the drinking and all that stuff. It's cool, but you don't want to go down there and I don't know. I just don't. I just don't want to go down there, you know, and get too relaxed and get drunk and whatever. And I'm not even gonna put my boy out there like that. But not gonna mention his name. But if he listening, you know, make sure he don't. I ain't gonna fall on no highway overpass on top of a car. That was some crazy shit. But hey, you know, he survived, and you know, most likely I'll be going with him tomorrow. But if he fall over a highway overpass into a car, I'm catching a bus home. I mean, I figure, you know, I need another ride. I need to, you know, it's best for me not to say nothing. But yes, Fat Mardi Gras tomorrow. I think downtown St. Louis. Check your local listings. Got a parade and everything. The king cake. The king cake. You know, there's gonna be a lot of king cake getting served. A lot of jambalaya. A lot of crawfish and sausage and uh, F-tole and a lot of Cajun food. Dirty rice, andouille sausage. Might be some alligator down there. Um, you know, just you know, going downtown. You know, have a good time. You know, if you Cajun or you're not Cajun, I mean, if you're Cajun, Creole, Southern is going down there, and you know, enjoy yourself. You know, have French Creole, mulatto, however the case may be. Going down there, enjoy yourself. You know, listen to the music. Jazz. It's gonna be a nice jazz bands down there. That's how I can bust out. I can bust some jazz and just sit back and chill. But yeah, have fun tomorrow. It's 5:54. I'm like, what game is he playing on here? I'm sorry. Facts, Craig. Shitty biscuits. Okay, this is something else. Well, it's 5:54. I did say I was gonna cut out at 6 o'clock. Again, like you guys, thank you guys for listening to Ferguson USA HotTalkRadio.com. You know, Petty Rose Show. Listen to me just ramble, and rant. I said ramble and rant, and just you know say stuff, talk about stuff. Hope you guys had a happy Valentine's Day last week. All-Star game was lit. You know, Trump dodged that bullet. A lot of stuff been going on. Again, we gotta get some shout outs, some condolences. I can't think of the lady name. But if you ever seen the movie Menace to Society, not Boys in the Hood. I'm sorry, Boys in the Hood. Everybody, you ever seen the movie Boys in the Hood? You know the scene when Cuba Gooding Jr. was upstairs with that lady. You know, he was talking to Furious, talking to his father, getting his haircut, talking about his first experience, and he was upstairs with that lady, and that woman came home for church, and she smelled the air, and she came upstairs with a knife. That woman passed away. I can't think of her name. I'm sorry, I can't think of her name. You know, condolences. So I see her face, and but you know, my condolences to her. And the biggest one, was Janae Du Bois, Walona from Good Times. this is kind of like a big one to me. You know, I got a few minutes, but this was like a big one to me on a couple levels because they passed away on the 18th of this week, and also on the 18th of February. I'm celebrating an anniversary of my mom's passing away, so it was 10 years. Then turn around to hear the lady from Boys in the Hood passing away. Then to turn around to hear your crush. I mean, like now you grow up and you see a lady just so whatever it just your grown crush, your lady. It's like your grown up crush. I mean, she's you know as a child, you know what I'm saying. It's like, oh, that lady, she's cute, she's fine, she's bad. She gets down with the get down. And Walona was like one of the best, examples for positive, black women out there. And not only she played in good times, but she was funny. It's I don't know what on I'm gonna get you sucker. Ah, you was crying about when them William boys was chasing you home.